Mr. Mayor, Councilman, I'm Bill Hurd, resident of Mesquite. I'd like to speak to the next item on the agenda, Resolution 780, which would disband the advisory committee on minority and ethnic relations. I don't know about you, but I perceive that there is a lot of discrimination in the city of Mesquite. Maybe not more than other places, but there is still a lot of discrimination. Certainly against gender, race, and religion, among other types of discrimination. So therefore, I don't think the committee has done its job. I read through the charter of the committee and the objectives, and I don't see that much, if any of that has been successfully accomplished. And therefore, I strongly recommend to the City Council that you either vote down or table Resolution 780 and come back with a proposal to rejuvenate this committee or replace the committee with something that will work towards accomplishing the objectives of that committee. Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Councilman.
On to agenda item 6, which is consideration of approval of resolution number 780, sunsetting the City of Mesquite Advisory Committee on Minority and Ethnic Relations, Mesquite Fairness and Equality Awareness Committee, formerly named the Mesquite Racial Equity Task Force, with possible action. Ms. Lawson.
Yes, good afternoon, mayors and city council members. In reviewing some of the boards and commissions and committees and task force that prior council established, staff noticed that several of the committees have not met since the inception date. This committee is no longer active and has not met since the date that it was approved by the council on April 10th of 2001. The council approved the name change during the October 23rd, 2001 City Council meeting from Mesquite Racial Equality Task Force to the Mesquite Fairness and Equity Awareness Committee. This item is a housekeeping item and staff recommends sunsetting this committee. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Lawson. Any questions for Ms. Lawson? Councilman Hafen.
Just a question on the comment, maybe this is more of a legal question. Jerry, whoever, is it better if the community feels that this is a committee that's needed? Is it better to sunset this, start over, maybe come up with the criteria and start fresh so that we're not trying to?
I believe so. Then that way, council can, I guess, begin to review what the needs are of the community and then move forward with establishing new committee members, for this task force.
Councilman Ramsden.
Yeah, I mean, I think I would agree with Councilman Hafen. I think this is a worthwhile exercise. My kids, I know, went to high school here and grew up in school here, and they complained about some inequities, discrimination, and so on and so forth, and it was very disturbing for them. I think they turned out to be okay. But I think if there's any of these committees that probably has some merit, this is one of them. And I would like to see that it's revisited at some other point, and whether we start with goals and objectives and so forth that are carried over, or we start again from the ground up with a well. And we have a very diversified citizenship here. I mean, there's no question about it, and I think it's something that's worthwhile.
Thank you, Councilman. Any further questions for Ms. Lawson? Seeing Councilman Ramsden, is that a motion?
Yes, it is.
All right, sir, go ahead. I think I need more than that.
Okay, so I'll butcher this motion one more time.
Thank you.
I move to approve Resolution 780, sunsetting the Mesquite Advisory Committee on Minority and Ethnic Relations. But I also would like to direct staff to whatever the process is, to get this back up with a new committee and a new committee selection process.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Call for the vote. That motion carries. Thank you.